The Thanksgiving journey across this country coinciding with a major coast-to-coast storm moving into the Northeast. Millions of Americans are now on the road or in the air for what's shaping up to be record travel over the Thanksgiving holiday. At this hour, most travelers are facing peak driving time from Los Angeles to Chicago, Philadelphia to New York. More than 71 million are expected to drive at least 50 miles over the next few days. In Newport, Delaware, a portion of busy I-95 closed due to a crash after a dump truck hit an overpass. Further complicating travel in some areas, rain and snow, near blinding snow in parts of Colorado. And at the nation's airports, TSA is screening people in record numbers. Late today, Delta revealed a stowaway was found on board a flight from JFK to Paris. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off.
Tonight, a massive security breach at the height of the busiest travel period ever. ABC News has learned a stowaway passenger snuck past multiple agents to board a Delta flight from New York to Paris. The TSA says the passenger went through the metal detectors but bypassed the ID check podium and also bypassed a Delta agent at the gate to board the aircraft. The FBI is aware of the breach, and Delta is launching an exhaustive investigation. Meantime tonight, a Delta flight from Paris to Atlanta had to be diverted to Ireland to remove an unruly passenger. It all comes as TSA says they expect to screen more than 18 million passengers by Monday. And in that rush at the busy Newark airport today, the FAA again issuing a ground delay because of air traffic controller shortages. United blames the FAA for not fixing the problem, saying it's caused delays and cancellations for hundreds of thousands of passengers just this month. The FAA says most delays nationwide are from weather and airline operations, but hiring more air traffic controllers is a top priority. And further snarling travel, millions in the path of a major coast-to-coast storm that's now set to slam the Northeast on Thanksgiving. Near whiteout conditions in Colorado. Watch as this semi on I-25 narrowly misses a truck that spun out, slamming into a wall. Traffic at a crawl in the aftermath, with several highways shutting down.
I was driving to Colorado Springs and I started hydroplaning and we crashed. No injuries. Someone else crashed in front of us.
And this morning on the busy I-95 in Delaware,
it is not a good sign that I am here standing in the middle of I-95 southbound.
A dump truck striking an overpass and another vehicle, crashing through a guardrail, crossing the highway. I-95 South shut down for a time with traffic backed up for miles.
Never a good time, but this is one of the worst. And Trevor joins us now. Trevor, I want to go back to that stowaway. Tell us more about what you're learning.
Well, Lindsay, the TSA is stressing that while this stowaway did bypass the agent doing the ID check, they did still effectively go through security and those metal detectors, which means they didn't have any prohibited items and weren't a security threat. But still very alarming that they were able to make it all the way onto that plane, Lindsay.
Certainly is. Trevor, thank you.